But because of my ability to break things down and explain them, I went and explained these things out and broke them out and made them more comprehensive so that I can give more detail to people who want the detail because they really want to follow a step-by-step process to make it happen. So again, this is my superpower, which is the reason why I do it. It's the reason why I've written 40 books. The reason why I put the show out every day is because breaking things down and explaining them is not only a superpower of mine, but it's also fun for me. I like doing this. Not everybody likes doing it. But again, you have to know yourself. You have to know your strengths. So you need to know where your strength is and what platform or resource or approach serves that strength and something that you actually enjoy. You can have a strength of something that you don't like, but it's something you are good at and that you actually like doing. So I take things that people either haven't thought about at all, or I take something you have thought about, but I break it down and explain it in a way that you're like, damn, I thought about that before, but never that way. So I like to break things down to the smallest common denominators, and that becomes a source of content in and of itself. And again, it's one thing to understand that something is useful. Understand that it's useful to have a place to, let's say, sell things online. It's another thing when I can break down something like what to sell, where to sell it, why to sell it, how to sell it, how much to charge for it, and who to sell it to. All right, that's a lot more detail than just saying, hey, you should sell stuff on the internet. A lot of people might want to sell stuff on the internet, but if I gave you all those extra pieces, now you might be more inclined to listen to me because you see that I'm breaking it down, which means I probably know what I'm talking about. People just unconsciously have that thought. And that's another thing I'll talk about in a minute. See, all these details are additional pieces of content when you break them down in a more granular way. And this is what I've been doing for a long time. And the more granular you get, the more material you create. An example of this would be to look at the standard operating procedures of a business, for example. A business must go into excruciating detail to create these, what we call SOPs. And why they go into so much detail is because the purpose of an SOP is to be designed such that someone else could run this business without ever talking to the person who created the SOP. That means the SOP needs to be so detailed as to basically download all the things you know about running a business and put it into a documented format to where somebody else could do everything that you do without you having to tell them what to do because you already told them by documenting it. That's why documentation is so important. For any of you who want to build something that could possibly expand beyond you, you have to document what you do. And the more detailed that documentation, the longer the documentation is going to get. If I just keep documenting stuff, I'll go from having 3 videos explaining what to do to having 500 videos to 1,000 videos explaining what to do. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. This is the point. This is the reason why so many people don't have the discipline to document what they do, which means they can never remove themselves from the situation because you always have to be there because you have all the knowledge. But your documentation can be all your knowledge, just it's all your knowledge on paper, quote unquote.